Man, what's good, too? It's your boy Nava, and I'm back with another video, man. I just got done, you know what I'm saying? Just going to edit some, look at my channel, and just figure out what it is y'all want, man. Somebody, is that a bug? So I just got off work, as y'all can tell. I still got my OCPs and stuff on. However, somebody asked me, yo, make a video on my BMT experience. So I don't really like to sugarcoat, and I don't really like to wait too long. I'll just bring it to you, you know what I'm saying, what be going on. So boom. In total, basic military training for the Air Force, which that's what branch I'm in. I'm in the Air Force, you feel what I'm saying? It's 7 weeks, 7.5 weeks. In total, I spent 17 weeks in basic military training. And so I'm gonna give you a whole breakdown. Boom, last year is when I went in, right? So I graduated February 4th. You feel what I'm saying? She's still in the past because, you know, it goes on. Yo, from October 27th, I was supposed to graduate December, I'm going to say I was graduating on the 18th or something like that, which is like some bull, to be honest. So this is what happened. First, got on the plane. I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to get those videos for y'all. I got on the plane, went to Lackland, recorded per usual, you know what I'm saying? I'm a vlogger. Boom, got off plane, got in my flight, or boom, got off the plane, really like jet lag, tired, like that. Went to the theater where they like teach you like this is what you're gonna be going through, this, that, and the third. They give you all your stuff. It's like 2 of them by the end. Get to your room. I was in Alcatraz. I also got the best of both worlds. I was in the slums, and I was also in the suburbs, military training. So yeah, while I was in there, you know what I'm saying, everybody, where we going, we're in the third. Some people running right now. Yeah, so boom out there, and I'm looking like, yo, what is this rundown building? Like, what is this? Then you know, get up. Yo, I'm smiling because like the whole time, like, got off this shit. Like, I'm trying to record this shit. I'm like, yo, what the f is going on, man? Like, what's going on? So, you know, we get the atrium, this big overhang. We up under there. For the next 7.5 weeks, you all will be going through basic military training, and y'all will be doing everything we tell you to do it. When I tell you something, you say, yes, sir. You feel me? I'm sitting there, like, I'm in the back, bro, and they do not to put me in the front. I'd have been laughing. I'd have been looking at, bro, I'd have been busting out laughing because this shit was so funny, bro. Hey, and then, listen, bro, if you get off the bus, bro, try to get to the back and to the far right, gang. Next thing you know, first two down. So when they say that, listen, even the first two elements, you still like this. Do it left hand. He said, first two up. You like that? First two down. Kneel. First two up. Damn. Hey, you gotta proceeding, sir. Proceeding. Did that about 10 times, and I'm just looking at him. Bro, I'm crying, laughing, cuz. Bro, I'm glad I knew nothing to you like the first night, gang. Cause that was hilarious, fool. So then we get upstairs, you know what I'm saying? Beds already made, pretty much. We was doing just regular, like, we wasn't doing corners, we was doing E-folds when we first got there, so boom, doing E-folds. Took all the stuff out of the backpack, threw away all the mouthwash, all the stuff you can't really have. Next thing you know, lights out. No, I didn't think, like, I saw on TikTok how, you know, they be walking with a little flashlight in your face. Man, first night, buddy came with a flashlight. Hey, bro, your locker's open. You need to lock that. All right, my fault. Telling brother, like, bro, you too, like, you feel me? We get bad aggressive with me. You know what I'm saying? First night. I'm like, man, let me go back to sleep. Next thing you know, from then on, it was just going through, like, the stuff they do, which is get your shots, learn the procedures, feel me, get talked to as child runner. So, boom. I did everything that they said don't do. Like, you know, I was on there. I was a dorm chief at one point. I was an element leader. You know what I'm saying? Made it through with that first flight. However, I didn't graduate with them because I went through so many things in basic military training. Like this is that they try to put you in. They try to put you in like an environment where you could either, or you could struggle. However, they just gonna break you down and build you up. So from the fact that I already knew, like, I'm disciplined, I struggle with being bored, and you know, so people, I just adapt into how they wanted you to be, and it's a control. So, me just the environment that I come from, like I didn't really see it as how they wanted me to see it. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to and giggle when I can. I'm trying to talk to the, not all the females in basic training look good. But they to you. You've been in here for about 5 weeks now. Everything look be honest. You feel what I'm saying? So, boom. Yeah, I just struggled that. I got caught up in paperwork for saying the N word because people will snitch. Like not even snitch, they'll hold you accountable. That's what it's called. I apologize for using the snitch. It's not snitching. They just hold you accountable. People will tell on you for the littlest things, bro. So it's nothing you can really do about it. It's just be yourself and don't look person right next to you as your friend because the whole time they could be your enemy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to pray, or I'm like praying now to like, Lord, like, I can them enemies, but protect me from my friends because them be the main ones that'll literally throw you under the bus. So, boom, I used to get in trouble bad, and I used to have to go downstairs to the supervisor office or whatever. I got caught up in class one day and I lost God on Bear, which is like the person who around with the staff, because I was eating raisins in class, and she said I was lying because I was in class, because we got caught for laughing and stuff after I threw the whole bag of raisins in my mouth, and then buddy talk about some I was laughing at somebody biffing off the ground. Like y'all got to keep what I'm throwing a lot of stuff at y'all. Boom. So it was that point on that I just got paperwork. They blessed me. So then I went to the Tris. Y'all gonna see people walking around with blue belts, med hold. They tried to ELS me. I went there, I fought the case, and I beat the case. After a month, became dorm chief in med hold. Crazy, yes, you can become dorm chief in med hold. And I just learned how to be better at being an airman, being a wingman, being a overall person trying to adapt to being in the military. And what that came with is like putting yourself in the MTIs, MTL supervisors, and that's really all the military is about. It's just sculpting you into a man, a woman, a better person overall. So yeah, after that, they threw me back to like third week, so I had to complete another 4 weeks training just to graduate. So yeah, my overall basic training is that it's the funniest place you cannot laugh, and then also, bro, have fun. Like try to with anything you can to build your character, because that's all you really want to do at the end of the day is just build your character, become a better person. No, be the best person you can be. However, that's all you really want to do. Yeah, it's not what I really want to say. Whenever you go, if you have the idea of trying to join the military, go try. You know what I mean? There'll be naysayers, doosayers, for real. Like a lot of people, whenever I used to get my phone calls and stuff like that, I never used to see. I only had like one text message. Got like 3 letters in the mail from my mom. Nobody really cared about me when I went in. You feel me? Unless I made it known, like, hey, like I'm basically like, and trust me, knew it was just more so, like me as a person. I do content, so I don't like to follow people. I don't like to text people because I'm more so concerned about this. This is my life. This is what I do. And so just that's what kept me going. You have to have an ulterior motive for why you're doing this. Yes, you want money. Yes, you got a family, everything like that. However, what inside you progresses you to wake up in the morning to be like, yo, I just went to sleep at 9 and I feel like I didn't even get no sleep. Yo, I keep getting in trouble. Like, how am I making through this slump? Yo, bro, these people keep these people keep trying to push back, even though I'm pushing myself back. These people don't want me to be here, even though it's like I don't want myself to be here. So you have to find that interior thing that allows you to keep going, because it's gonna test you. All the PT sessions is gonna test you, whether you just already athletic. You're gonna see people not able to do 5 push-ups, but it's the stress. So I can't blame, you know what I'm saying? It comes with it. That's my basic military. Like, I had to break down more stories, because I got stories, yo, like However, I'm just gonna give that all to y'all in one. You just gotta look at the trade, you feel me? Like, you just gotta know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't I things. And there's always gonna be somebody watching, so I'm not saying too much, but it's Kaniivah, man. I really appreciate each and every one that watched this video. So if you haven't already, when you get a chance, because you're watching this video, like the video, subscribe, comment. I do this for a living, of course, but you know, I create a living, so yeah, show some love. Airman Chil in the building. Airman Chil out the building. Go watch some other videos. Let's go. Kaniivah, nigga. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go, gang.